bug activity in this sector. Looking to pick a point. I didn't sign up for this shit. I really didn't.
Karen Olsen, Department of Homeland Security. This island has been placed under a state of emergency by presidential proclamation, and what this means is that I am in de facto control here. Me. I may not look the part, but I'm a highly experienced agent of the Office of National Paranormal Security Management and Intelligence, OMSNI, with almost 3 years in the field. I've been on the front lines of at least 2 potentially severe incidents, including that whole thing with the Kraken. I'm sure you've heard of it. It was pretty big. Of course, I work very closely with the armed forces, but I don't get engaged in any kind of military activity myself. I'm more of a coordinator, enabler, if you will. A pure management role, but on the ground, you know? Right here with the men, making sure our response is appropriate and immediate. I'm exactly what this mission needs. Someone trained in the more esoteric, theoretical aspects of occult warfare. Someone who can advise the grunts, so to speak, and ensure that our homeland is protected. I'm sorry, this area falls under the jurisdiction of the Department of Homeland Security. I'd suggest finding another place to play. Somewhere with more bees. Wait, are you thinking about signing up for active duty? I'd call that a smart career move, seeing as how you're operating heavy artillery on American soil without the appropriate authorization. The armed forces could use a soldier like yourself, with the proper training, of course. All of you got potential, but the edges are rough, and your powers aren't being channeled in a very productive or legal manner. Frankly, you're a ticking bomb, a walking threat to the security of the United States of America. Lucky for you, we've got enough on our plate to deal with right now, but when the crisis has been averted, and it will be averted, I'd recommend for your own sake to either be wearing the right uniform or to cause chaos on another continent entirely. Are we clear? A paranormal attack on American soil. Ab-terrorism. That's what we're dealing with here. Your textbook Lovecraftian invasion from the sea by mutated humans with resurrective capabilities. There are certain similarities to the whole Hamelin affair, though we haven't been able to detect any residues of magic pipes. We have received training in this exact scenario. Homeland Security is working closely with the armed forces to prevent any such incident from spreading past the initial stages. This is no different from what occurred off Cape Blanco last summer. Sure, it's a slightly bigger scale. We had the Kraken contained within 24 hours of deployment. But steps are being taken as we speak to contain and control. We don't have a lot of people on the inside, but on the outside, we've got the might of the American war machine ready to steamroll Solomon Island. We do a lot more than hassle travelers at airports. I hope you'll learn to appreciate that.
Delta to base. We're about to enter hostile territory. Please maintain radio silence.
Howdy, soldier. Christ, kid, I can see your lips moving. This is all Uncle Sam could muster up? You ought to know better than most that it's not about numbers. You got... well, what is it that you got? Magic wand? Voodoo? Well, we got guns. Guns with special bullets. Bullets that open you up from the inside out. Bullets that bring on pain and fire and darkness. Magic bullets, straight out of the Pentagon's darkest dungeons.
Karen Olsen, Department of Homeland Security. Hi there, how are you? Great, let's take a walk, shall we? We're, of course, extremely excited to have you guys on board. Extremely excited. United against, etc., an enemy of my enemy, and so on. Couldn't be happier. But we don't want to end up in a a situation. We like to keep our cabalist relations civil. It can happen to the best of us, you know, combat situation, tense nerves, and bam! We have to deal with the trimensional rift, things oozing through, tentacles, that sort of thing. I just need to make absolutely sure that we're on the same page. We need to keep out of each other's ways, leave the war to the professionals, etc. I can't give you an order because, you know, obviously, but let's just say that any civilian interference to sanctioned military activities on this island will be treated as a very real and present threat to the security of our homeland. It could end up backfiring in a bad way when you don't have the authorization from Homeland Security to operate ab-grade military software on U.S. soil, even if it is in Maine. Oh, but I hear Egypt is really nice this time of year, and you know, we don't like to get involved over there, so it's all on you guys. Best of luck.
Our only line of defense is those filthy orangutans. Goddamn foul-smelling apes is what they are, and I'm not sure how long they'll last. But you know what they say, my enemy's enemy is my friend. Unfortunately, we got no lines of communication. We don't speak monkey. But I know you folks are in touch with Gaia.
All teams rendezvous at pickup point.
Mm-hmm.